EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Arizona. Now an opening past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Green. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
On the coverage.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's Murray. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third down, 3 to go. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go again with Benson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Move. Big Ace. On 1st and 10, Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Who you got? 2-2, hot! Omaha. Hey.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he gets this up close to the 40. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Toward the sideline, that's caught by Pearsall.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third down and 3. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. He was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. They get 20 on the connection. First down, 49ers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 2nd down, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt. This one fielded. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Boys. 2-2, hot.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Pushed out to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. DJ Reader. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
You can see the quarterback. He's got his eyes downfield about as long as he possibly can. He comes down late to his back on the check down, and after that loss, he probably would have been better off just throwing it away.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Watkins motioning over. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy. A slant to Ayuk. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Get set, get set.
To throw, Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. That gains an even 60 yards.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. On the RPO, a pass taken by Ridley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On third down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49er first down.
First and 10 for Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
He'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's all the man in motion. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Get set, yellow. Watch out. 21. Switch.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Third and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he will score. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. Well, that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Evan McPherson for the extra.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. To throw on first down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Purdy now from the gun on third down. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
32 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Go on.
Second down and 8.
Go on. Go on. Do.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's got another one. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17.
First down.
They'll come up here first and 10. Now Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Kittle is the man in motion. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's complete to Watkins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, Purdy. This is intercepted. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out quickly, and it's Adams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Hey. Go now. Hey. What you got?
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Nick Bosa in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Big Ace. 2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Now whistles here, and a penalty.
San Francisco.
Somebody moved early up front. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
To throw, 30. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Cardinals have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They'll run here with Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have got a yard, but it will set up third down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. On third down, they go with Benson. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. McPherson now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.